In this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show y'all an LED carpet. You heard me right. This is a carpet with LED lights built into it. Let me show you how this thing works. So I have a power bank that's right here, and it lets me run an outlet. And you see this little connector right here. Let me unplug it there. You need a USB connector to make this thing work. There's a button right there. I will plug that into the USB. You can see how I have this carpet ran underneath. This is my van kind of camper setup. I have a cot set up right here. Now I will turn this thing on and show you how it works in a minute. But number one, look at the cool pattern that this came in. It has this pattern like this, and it's really a big carpet. It would go down in an underneath a tent in an RV, or like me, you know what? I have a camper, a little minivan that I've set up as camping, and then you can turn these lights on and have kind of like an LED light show inside your van here, or your camper, or your tent. Absolutely amazing for camping. I love this thing. And what I did with this, I kind of folded it up under here because it is a big, it's big enough to put down for a tent and put on top of it. And what it is, it's not cloth. It is a type of plastic nylon woven, so it's very easy to clean. I keep a little brush. What's cool is I get a little dust on it, dirt on it. I just brush this off. Here's what I used to have was a carpet, and this thing was a nightmare to keep clean. I used to have to vacuum this thing. You ain't got to vacuum this. All you got to do is get a broom and you can brush it off. So let me go ahead, plug it in, and show you how it works. Actually, I got it already plugged in. This thing does have a remote to it, so you can run it off of a remote. Let me turn it on and show you what it looks like. Here's the remote you get with it, and look at all of these features on this. You got on and off, auto, speed. You got kind of a lot of random red, green, blue. Then you got adjustments right here on these, and then you got like twinkle, strobe, in waves, jumping, pretty much. I can go on. And then here's another cool feature. You got 4 hours to 8 hours on there, so you can turn the timer on and off. So let me show you what happens when I hit it on. Watch how cool this is. So here's the on button. I don't know if you can see it in the camera there. I will show this at night here in a minute. And then there's kind of like the twinkle on there. There's the strobe. There's just always red, green, and blue. Does that not look awesome? It lights up this van very nicely, and then when you want to, you can just pretty much put it on auto, which is what I run it on a lot, and auto just kind of goes through all of these features, which is really neat. If you had this under a tent, or like I do, I have it inside the van here, it just kind of rotates through all of them. But let me turn it off now. Let me go ahead, flip over to some nighttime footage. Let's wait till it gets dark out here, and let me show you how awesome this thing looks at night, because that's where you get to really appreciate it. So yeah, let's do some nighttime footage now. Okay, here it is. It's nighttime, as you can see out here. Let me go ahead and fire this thing up at nighttime and show you how good this thing looks. I have the remote here. Watch this. Look at that, everybody. Does that not look awesome? This is so cool looking. So I've got it just on an auto mode. Let me go ahead. What it's going to do, it's going to cycle through. Let me back up a little bit and show you the van when it's like in this mode. Let me walk around to the back. Also, I have the back door open. See how it runs around the back? Now, you could have this in a tent, inside of an RV, and what I have it running off of is my power bank right here. So you can control it up here. If I mash this button on the thing, I can control it like that. Watch this. I don't have to. So let's say you lose your remote. You can sit here and cycle through all the colors. Let me show you, look back. Like, does that not look awesome? This is what I've been using as I've been traveling and camping. You see how you can kind of sleep to that? I can turn down let me get a little closer to the LEDs and show you how good these things work. You see the LED is inside the carpet, and see what I've done. I folded it, and what I did, I created a line here and then a line all around here. It's waterproof. It's pretty much indestructible. This thing has been one of the coolest things I've had inside my van. And you can see how I have my bed set up and how this thing works right here. And then I can just go through the colors. So I can cycle through different colors. If I mash the buttons, see how it does that? This thing could run all night long. And then you got a little neat little remote. If you get tired of it, you can just watch this, hit the button. Boom, off, right back on. Instant responsiveness. How cool is that? So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the LED carpet. An LED carpet of all things. How cool is that? See you all in the next video.